The next type of prior art is knowledge and use by others. You really only need one of these in order for prior art to start becoming a problem. Now, known means publicly known. Use or used by others does not occur if the use is intentionally kept secret or the use is by less than 2 people. And public knowledge and use constitute prior art events only if they occur in the U.S. Going a little bit deeper, knowledge by others. A demonstration to your fraternity. That's knowledge. A demonstration to 500 people, all of whom signed a non-disclosure agreement. That's not, because they're under non-disclosure. An article written by the inventor but not yet published? No, that's not knowledge by others. It hasn't been published yet. A newspaper article about the invention published without consulting the inventor? Yes. That's disclosure. The inventor does not have to approve of a disclosure. A showing of your invention at a family gathering. This is sort of on the bubble here. It all depends. If you show it at a family gathering and then members of your family go out and start talking about it or try to find somebody to purchase it, that's going to be a problem. If they just say, "Go, man, this is wonderful," probably not. You'd have to argue that one. A showing of your invention to the team who will be improving the invention. No, that does not fall under this knowledge by others. Why? Because it is a knowledge that is obtained to improve the invention rather than disclose the invention. Now we'll talk about patents and printed publications. Patents and printed publications published anywhere in the world are prior art, period. A printed publication must be enabling and publicly accessible. So you can't just have a sentence about your invention published that doesn't really explain it, or you can't have something printed that's locked up in a safe. A patent, however, does not have to be enabling. Subject matter disclosed in a patent spec is considered patented if related to the subject matter of the claims. So, if you have a patent and none of the claims in that patent relate back to the spec, but the spec relates to the subject matter of your claims, then that would be prior art. Now, determining the date. Patents, prior art is the date that exclusionary rights attach. In the U.S., rights attach on the issue date. However, since patents are published, 18 months into the examination procedure, then it becomes a publication. If a journal is mailed, the prior art date isn't the date of mailing. It's the date that anyone receives it. Similarly, for internet publications, the prior art date is the date that the information is posted online. So there is a presumption that on publication on the internet, that will be your prior art. Before the invention thereof, in order for prior art to bar patentability, the prior art must have occurred before the applicant's having invented the invention he seeks to patent. Now, this has changed with the passage of the America Invents Act. Basically, the prior art event must have occurred before the applicant submitted the patent, because that's considered its priority date, minus a year. If the prior art event occurs after the date of invention, and again, date of invention is considered now the date of filing your application, it is not prior art. Date of invention. It used to be that stage one, the conception, so the formation of in the mind of an idea. Stage two was actual reduction to practice. So constructing your invention. That would be actual reduction to practice. Now, again, we talked about the $150 million jet engine. You do not have to build it. Filing your patent application that complies with Section 112 will be considered constructive reduction to practice. Now, in the pre-American Invents Act, the date of invention was the earliest date that the inventor can document, coupled with diligence in the invention. So you can't have a documentation that you invented this 10 years ago and then put it in a drawer, and then this year you start going through the process of reduction to practice. That's not diligence. As I said, we're post-America Invents Act. So, date of invention